So now that you have a Google account, you can see that you're signed in, and you're going to go ahead and open up Google Documents. So Google Documents, of course, has a few different documents that you can make. There is just a regular document, which is like a Word file, a presentation, which is similar to PowerPoint, a spreadsheet, a form, drawing, and then a folder for organizing your documents. Today we're talking about a form, a Google form, which will create a survey type tool that feeds any collected information into a spreadsheet. So we're going to go ahead and click on form, and then from there you're able to title your form. So we're just going to call this sample questions. And then if you want to have an introduction, certainly you can do an introduction there. Then for question types, you can choose from either a text, like a short answer, a paragraph text, which is a larger free writing, multiple choice, check boxes so the person can check it off, choose from a list, which is a pull down, scaling, and a grid, which is similar to a rubric. So let's take a look at some of these. So for the text, you would just have your questions here. Here's a question, and then you want them just to answer, type in the number. You can make the question required, which means it will not submit the form until that question is answered. By clicking there, it will require that question, and then you can click done, and you have this question right here. Then you can go on to another one. So on this one, notice it's automatically going to a text, but now I want to try a different type. So I'm going to go ahead and edit it, and I can select something else. Let's say it's multiple choice. So then you can have your question. Which of the following are, I'm just really coming up with no-brainers here. Okay, so, you can type them in, and then each time you go to a new square, it's going to give you an option to add another. That one would be kind of hard. All right. And you can even add other. So if you want to have some other blank to go in there, I'm going to go ahead and hit this X to delete it. And then again, you can make this a required question or done. And then you can have it so that it goes to some other page or question. So if they answer Monday, then it could have a question. Well, what do you like about Mondays, or something that relates to that. So you can have it go forward on that. And so we're going to go ahead and make that one a required question so you can see what that looks like. It has this red asterisk there that will show that it's required. And then we want to add another section here, so we don't really have another place. So we're going to just add an item, and let's this time do check boxes. So we will go ahead and think of a question that might go there. Where have you lived? California and Oregon, Texas. Okay, so you just get the idea. Oklahoma. And then you could have other if you wanted. And then if you hit done, then you can see that the person would be able to just click and select. Now, let's say you wanted to take one of these out. You didn't want Oklahoma, you wanted something like Maryland. So you would just do this pencil to edit, and then you can come back here and then change it to a different answer. There are other ones that are in here that you can play around with to try out. Before we're done with this, so I do want to talk about the theme. And so the themes are really neat. You can get some really nice looking themes. So you just click in there. There's a lot of themes that you can pick, and you just pick one, you apply it, and then notice when you're editing you don't have it, but the theme is listing there. So once you're done, you can see down at the bottom, here is the web address for that form. So I'm going to go ahead and click it and show you what our form looks like. There it is with the questions, and it has also the very nice background. And from there, this web address can either go on your website, or it could be emailed if you want to, so that people can come and take your survey.